This Bengal hen, she's a small one, but I keep her because she has a super marking. Most places I know, they lost completely the Spangle markings, and I try to keep, to get it back. A Spangle needs to have markings, then they are beautiful. And this one, for example, she's much better in quality, but she has no markings. That's why I rather keep that one, because she's average quality-wise, but perfectly marked. That's from what I told you at the beginning. You always have to look for certain features. That's a young hen. She already made one round. I like her a lot because she has no fault. She's simply well balanced. We need to see her. She flies perfectly. She has a short body feather. For me, that's a perfect ideal bird. Short body feather, the position of the wing and the tail, it's in one line. That's another baby recessive cock. Certainly also a bird that I want to keep. With that hen, I wait when I see her with a cock, then she will be paired up. Hens in that quality are difficult to breed with normally, and if you want to breed with them, it's always the best if you make a love couple and the birds can choose the partner themselves. Doesn't always work, but most of the time it works. It's a nice young Latino hen, yeah, perfectly shaped, exactly what I'm looking for. These are two opaline hens, young ones. She will become flecked, and either I sell her or I will use her for albinos because too much picking. That's the behavior I want to see. Young cocks playing together, very active. When hens are going up here, there's the ventilation. That means that's a sign that the birds want to start breeding. Look at that one again. She's just a baby. She's about 4 months old. And also tickets, otherwise she's perfect. But from the behavior, it's like if she wants to start breeding. Okay. I want her to go back. Okay. Are you all falling asleep?
No, no, anyone.
Is anybody out there?
We are enjoying.
We're all
wide awake.
Okay. Good. I suggest we have a look upstairs. So these are young birds. Look at that one. It's playing around with the leaves. Oops, where is he? Can you see? Sometimes I keep budgies only because they have such a funny behavior. Certain birds, even if the quality is not so good, I keep that. That's a crest bird. That's the cinnamon split clearwing. That's a young cinnamon cock, also soon be old enough. From that cock, I kicked him out. I had fertile eggs from him, but 1 or 2 hatched, but the babies died. I don't know why, and I kept the hen upstairs, and he's now for himself. because I want him to find another hen. Because sometimes I think you don't know why, but the combination of certain genes is not good. So it's better to take a second try with another bird. This hen is interesting because of the markings. It's not a melanistic spangle, it's a normal spangle with very good markings. That's an old cock, he's 6 years old, and I had babies from him still this year. He still had a complete. And I also give him now a rest, and then he will make one last round, and I think that might be his last breeding season once it's finished. But that's really exceptional that the bird breeds so long. That's this hen here, that's one of his daughters. So you can see that he's an old man now, but he really produced absolutely top quality. It's a baby golden face gray. So that's a grandson from the Cinnamon Sky Blue show, European show winner 3 years ago, and he will become a very, very similar bird. I'm talking about the yellow-faced sky cock. These are all young baby cocks. Baby recessive. Cinnamon, yeah, golden face. Okay, let's have a look upstairs. Oh, there's still one bird coming out. That's the hen with that wonderful markings. No, normally that's the hen I would sell, but that's one feature that I like a lot. She has super markings. She's the best marked hen this year, Spangle hen. That's why I keep her. Yeah. There are also birds playing with the leaves, playing with the... That's interesting. Over here are a little bit older birds altogether. And these are baby hens that maybe I will use them in the next few weeks. And maybe I will use them in springtime later when I paired up again. That's another cock. That's 299. He's a famous bird around here, but he's yeah, difficult to breed with. Well, he's not nice at the moment, but many people like that bird a lot. Okay, I suggest we go upstairs. Another nice hen. That's father and son. He's the father of that baby cock. And normally, when I breed a son that is as good as the father, I sell the father and go on with the young one. So I try to keep my stud all the time young. And if some people compare my breeding couples from now with the ones from a few months ago, you will see that I changed a lot. And some of the cocks that you've seen in the other Zoom meetings, they are sold now, and yeah, I'm using now the young ones. That's a bird I like a lot, of course, but no babies yet. He had one clear round so far, and now I changed the hen. Okay, let's go upstairs. Any questions? That's the brand I'm using, Vonrobai, from Belgium for the seed. Okay, where to start now? I will
what
open.
brand is that, bro?
Vonrobai. They're famous for pigeon. You can see it here. Vonrobai. And well, that's the seed mixture. That's very important stuff here. That's my hoover. Don't save money for, don't buy the best hoover you can get because it's extremely useful. Here, wait, I can, that's the control for my, for the air control, and it's written filter. That means I have to clean the filter. That's all controlled automatically. Okay, I want to show you a few breeding couples. Therefore, I have to kick out the birds. I was feeding oremine. That's this stuff here. The bird likes this. They're different minerals, but that's why they all have a dirty face. But that doesn't really matter. Just to explain, that's not blood. That's oremine. Well, as I told you, I don't want to show you the same couples like last time. I just try to show you a few new ones. That's type number 3. 2 average birds, no faults. Well balanced, both birds in show quality. And they have 1 own chick and 3 from another couple. That's a melanistic spangle hen paired to a violet normal spangle. He's a super cock. He's not in condition at the moment, but he has no good markings. That's why I want to pair him to a melanistic spangle. The melanistic spangles, they have the much better markings normally. And I know in all the book it's written you shouldn't pair melanistic spangle into normal spangles, but I'm not 100% sure whether it's a own mutation. But asking a few years again whether it was a good idea or not, but when things are written in books and I'm not sure about, I try to make the opposite. And like cinnamons to cinnamons produce small but fat bird, what's complete nonsense. That bird, except the markings, yeah, I like a lot. I would call him to be perfect. Down here, it's a big buffy hen. That's what you want. All eggs fertile and first 2 babies hatched. It's a recessive hen in equality. Normally they don't breed properly anymore. That's a split cock, as you can see on the back with the little feather. And that's type number 3, short feathered stylish cock with a huge hen. You cannot see how huge she is on here. That's another recessive cock. That's the European show winner from last year. He was best recessive on the show with a young baby hen. And yeah, 7 eggs, 7 fertile. And this egg 44 is from a different couple. But I took, they even had 8 eggs. And because it's recessive to recessive, it's easily to find them again afterwards. When you pair, when you put the eggs to a normal pair, then you find easily the recessive. Here the hen, I like her a lot. It's hard to see at the moment. She has one major fault, that's ticket. So I pair her to a clean cock. And most of the chicks will be clean. And the dirty one, yeah, you can sell them or whatever. Also here, 1 gray factor, 1 cinnamon factor. He split opaline, he split blue. Always try to put different factors together. That's the old man. Yeah, a bird I like a lot. No fault at all. He's going to the 4th year. And now I have fertile eggs from him again with that young hen. He's picky with the hens. That's his choice. But as I would call him to be perfect, he's a famous bird. Yeah, when he makes like this, always then he's fertile. When he's not so aggressive, then he's not fertile. Bob, I think you had him on your hand when you were visiting me.
Yeah, I have a couple of photos of him on the group page. And
always when he's like this, then I know that he's fertile. And the first egg now is fertile. On here. Up here, the cinnamon gray green hen is a daughter from him. That's a little bit an unusual couple. Cinnamon gray green to cinnamon gray green. Well, it was a love couple and both young birds, and let's try. They have no faults. It's cinnamon to cinnamon, especially I like the cock. And let's see what the results are going to be. These birds here you've seen. No, that one you haven't seen. Oh, good. That's when you see the hen, you will know why I'm happy, because she's outstanding. She's a granddaughter from the European show winner. And, well, she was never on a show. This year, here, there were almost no shows. But I'm sure she would be good enough to win on a big show. And she's paired up for the 2nd time. The first time, she didn't lay an egg. And the cock here, that's 333, a Spangled Grey Green. I don't know why, but he brings every hen to the breeding. And because I like the hen so much, I decided to give that hen to that cock. And as I told you, she just laid her first egg. Down here, it's a cinnamon, not a cinnamon, yeah, cinnamon lacing couple. Lacings, I like them, but it's a new challenge. Somehow they seem to be difficult to breed, more difficult. 3 white lacings, too early to see. When you see them, you think they're small birds. That's correct. They look big and massive, but especially the cock is not a big bird. He just looks big. And it's always the feather that makes the difference. I can show you later a lacing from the same family. It is much more impressive.